Emmanuel, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. So today I am sharing my Easter candle. Happy Easter, everybody. This was the first Easter collection of the year for Huntington Home, and the collection did sell out. But take hope. People sell these candles like everything else. Everybody's always trying to turn a quick buck. People attempt to sell stuff. If it does not sell for any reason, they return it to the store. I fully expect you to find Easter basket in your store prior to Easter. It's just that simple. And I will tell you why. It is a floral candle. And floral candles are not in favor as much as bakery scented candles. So the consumers for floral candles don't really have to pay a premium to purchase candles. We have a lot of candle opportunities. I'll bet that is true. Floral candles are some of the most expensive candles on the market. If you want a true rose candle, a true lily candle, if you're buying diptyque and all of those fancy brands that use essential oils, guess what? People who buy floral scents will pay the money for the quality. Now that we've got that part out of the way, I would like for you to know this is a made in the United States candle. This particular Huntington Home branch of candle is made in the United States. So right now, while you're sitting at home and you want to buy something that's from America, you can buy this particular brand of Huntington Home in America. It is the $3.99 soy blended scented candle. I do enjoy the packaging on this one. I consider it very festive. You see how it looks to have Easter eggs, and then it has those beautiful flowers that would festoon the Easter table or the Easter dinner. I seem to see something that might make me think there is some Easter meal at the table. So, and I love the polka dot and that print there. I forget what that print is called, the one at the bottom there. But they're all very, very nice and very fashionable. Looks like I'm seeing a nice wooden table. And Easter is a time where people do gather at the table. So I'm happy with the packaging. I also enjoy the pink colored wax. I am a big, big fan of this particular shade of pink, which I lovingly refer to as carnation pink. So while the candle is going down, you can see that pink color really accents this particular label. Also with this label, the dinge spot is something I probably did with my hands when I was putting out the candle a few times, but still, the candle label was done well. I don't see a whole lot of bubbles on it like I do on some. Sorry, you guys, I had to take a minute to yawn. It's a lazy day in the house doing my candle reviews, so I can get them done for you. Now let's look at the performance issue here. The flames on this are not strong. You can clearly see whatever is in this candle, the flames do not get strong. I would not recommend that you clip these wicks at all, because I perceive that the candle would drown if I were to do something like that. I've been using this candle for about an hour, and I think this is the full pull out without some help. As you can see, it has a rim over here that has not fully pulled out. And I think the reason why it hasn't pulled out is due to the size of the flame. I believe this particular soy wax blend needs a much, much stronger flame to fully pull out. It's pretty decent though. That's probably about 5% of the wax. So basically about 20 cents of what you're buying won't be used in this candle. But all in all, we got a pretty good wax pool there. And it is a $4 candle, which I consider to be a high value since it is made in the United States of America, has good regulation. We have good air quality in the United States of America for the most part. And so when you get a scented candle in that environment, you're getting a safer, healthier product. Let's just face it. You know, these things are starting to show up in our society, and people are starting to notice and deal with that reality. Now let's deal with the wax pool part of the performance. I kind of delved into it, but as you can see, it gets a sizable wax pool, but it is a slow burning candle. It is by no means a fast burning candle. So this candle will probably last you twice as long as the Huntington candles that have a high flame. Those candles will burn down quickly, whereas this one you will have probably for about 45 hours. This type of flame is what I like because I feel like I'm getting my money's worth. 45 hours with this candle is really, really nice. Okay, now let's proceed to the next stage. I know some of you want to know what it would look like if the candle were in use. You can see this is what it looks like when it is in use. If you just wanted a simple wax burn, it is a clear container. So the star of the show is going to be the wax pool and the wax that is inside. I think I probably did this when I was moving the candle to this spot. I use my candles in a very safe spot. Yeah, because that wax is still quite melted. So there we go. I'll give you a better idea there. And that will go with any spring decor. That's a color that really indemnifies springs. Pastels are the colors that we associate with the springtime. Okay, so now on to the smell of this candle. When I first got it on cold, I described it as a cotton candy scent. And I still do. It is a cotton candy floral. It is a sweet scent. It's definitely sugary, and it is a floral. I smell a little bit of honeysuckle in this candle. I smell a little bit of lemon. In fact, I smell a good bit of lemon. And in this case, I'm not talking about the lemon zest. I'm talking about the lemon juice. I smell a lot of sugar and some berries, but a very mild berry. Like if you've ever opened up a bag of cotton candy and they say it's raspberry scented, you never really smell raspberries. You smell a sweetness and a little bit of berry, a little bit of everything, and it just hosh-poshes in there. This is a sweet, sugary scent. That being stated, it is not strong, which is what has taken me a long time to review it. Of the floral scents that I have gotten from Bath & Body Works, this is the lightest one. And as such, it is the most guest-friendly. It is the one that if you had this burning for Easter, it wouldn't compete with the Easter dinner smells. It certainly wouldn't cover them up. So you would smell the ham or the lamb or the chicken or the Cornish hen. You would smell those roasted smells and the cakes and the pies more so than you would this scented candle. But on a day when you have a regular dinner and not so much food, not a feasting day, this candle imparts a sweet floral to your home, much like the scent of distant honeysuckles and maybe a daffodil in the garden wafting into the house. It's pleasant, it's soft, it's never too much. If I had to pick one floral out of all my Huntington home candles, this one would vie for the #1 position for spring and summer. Because as the weather gets hotter, the other candles may be a bit cloying. But this one is just nice and pleasant. I think it is because it doesn't put out much fragrance at a time. so it never completely envelops the house like some of my other favorites from Huntington Home do. And then there is that sugary sweet smell. It smells like something coming out of a cotton candy machine. It is there, and that smell kind of reminds me of all those Easter candies and Easter baskets and marshmallows and that kind of thing. So it's really a great Easter candle. In fact, of the 4 Easter candles I've smelled, this is my favorite. And I hope that they have some more Easter candles coming because it was so much fun. Highly recommend it to you. If you wanted a floral scent that's also sweet and that is somewhat light, you might consider this one because of the low flame. And it's something that if you're just wanting floral for Easter and that sort of thing, probably would last you several years. And at $3.99, that's not bad. I expect, even if this is sold out, I expect to see it exchanged and have a chance to purchase more at a later time if I find the need for them. So I hope this review finds you blessed, that you're enjoying the weekend. That's when I'm doing this review, and I intend to get it up for the weekend. Remember, Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you, and I love you with all the Jesus in me. Be blessed, beautiful.